कुछ ऐसे इंपॉर्टेंट सवाल जो हर किसी के जहन में आते हैं चैट जीपीटी से रिलेटेड, जैसे कि चैट जीपीटी को ट्रेन कैसे किया गया है, इसकी एबिलिटीज़ और रिस्ट्रिक्शंस क्या है, क्या ये इंसानों के लिए ख़तरनाक है, इतनी ज़्यादा इन्फॉर्मेशन की सोर्स क्या है, कौन कौन से प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस यूज़ हुए चैट जीपीटी को बनाने के लिए, और भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट सवालात हमने चैट जीपीटी से पूछे हैं और इसके आंसर्स आपको हैरान कर देंगे। सबसे पहले मैंने सवाल किया, हाउ यू जनरेट रिस्पॉन्सेज, तो इसका जवाब चैट जीपीटी ने दिया, I generate responses using a deep neural network called GPT. The GPT model has been trained on a massive amount of text data using a self-supervised learning approach, which enables it to generate coherent and contextually relevant text given a prompt or input. When you provide a prompt or question, the GPT model uses its knowledge of language to generate a response that is most likely to be relevant and meaningful. उसके बाद मेरा दूसरा सवाल था, which programming languages are used in the process of your development? तो चैट जीपीटी ने जवाब दिया कि my development was done using a combination of programming languages. The core architecture and algorithms are implemented in Python using the TensorFlow library. Other programming languages and tools used in my development include C++, CUDA for GPU acceleration, and various machine learning frameworks and libraries such as PyTorch, NumPy, and SkyPy. Additionally, a lot of the data pre-processing and training data creation was done using tools written in other programming languages like Java and Bash. उसके बाद एक important सवाल मैंने चैट जीपीटी से पूछा कि where do you exist on the internet? तो इसका जवाब चैट जीपीटी ने दिया, I exist on the internet as a web application that can be accessed through various platforms and interfaces. Some common ways to access me include through chatbots on websites, social media platforms, messaging applications, and virtual assistants like Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant. Additionally, I can be accessed through APIs and software development kits SDKs provided by OpenAI for developers to integrate me into their own applications. उसके बाद इसकी एबिलिटीज़ को देखते हुए एक कॉमन सवाल जो हम सबके जहनों में आता है कि आखिर चैट जीपीटी को बनाने में कितना टाइम लगा होगा, तो इस पर मैंने इससे सवाल किया कि हाउ मच टाइम डज इट टेक टू डेवलप यू। इस पर चैट जीपीटी ने रिस्पॉन्ड किया कि द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ अ लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल लाइक मी कैन टेक अ कंसिडरेबल अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम एंड रिसोर्सेज। The specific amount of time it takes to develop a language model depends on a variety of factors, including the size and complexity of the model, the quality and quantity of the training data, the hardware and computational resources available, and the expertise and experience of the development team. In the case of my development, I was created by OpenAI over a period of several years using some of the most powerful hardware and computing resources available. Additionally, my training data includes a vast amount of text data from the internet, which was carefully curated and pre-processed to ensure high-quality results. While the exact timeline of my development is not publicly available, it is safe to say that the process was a significant undertaking that required a lot of time, effort, and expertise. ChatGPT से मैंने Python के कुछ प्रोग्रामिंग कोड जनरेट किए थे जो कि एकदम परफेक्ट थे और मुझे हैरत हुई कि आखिर ये सब कैसे कर लेता है। तो इस पर मैंने चैट जीपीटी से सवाल किया कि हाउ डू यू नो प्रोग्रामिंग, रिसेंटली यू हैव जनरेटेड पाइथन कोड बाय विच आई एम इम्प्रेस्ड। इस पर चैट जीपीटी ने जवाब दिया कि एज एन एआई लैंग्वेज मॉडल आई डू नॉट नो प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज इन द सेम वे दैट अ ह्यूमन डज। इंस्टेड माई एबिलिटी टू जनरेट कोड is a result of being trained on a large corpus of code examples and other text data. During my training, I learned patterns and structures that are commonly found in programming languages like Python, which enables me to generate code that is syntactically correct and semantically meaningful. While I am not perfect and may occasionally generate code that is incorrect or suboptimal, my ability to generate code is continually improving as I am exposed to more and more examples and feedback from users. I am glad to hear that you were impressed by the code I generated for you. इसके बाद एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट सवाल जो कि चैट जीपीटी के बारे में रेज हो रहा है कि आने वाले वक्तों में ये बहुत सारे लोगों के जॉब्स ख़त्म कर देगा और ऑलरेडी कर भी रहा है। तो मैंने पूछा, सम पीपल यूज्ड टू से दैट यू कैन बी हार्मफुल इन द फ्यूचर फॉर देम बिकॉज योर एबिलिटीज विल लेफ्ट पीपल जॉबलेस। इस पर चैट जीपीटी ने जो जवाब दिया वो काफ़ी शॉकिंग है। एज एन एआई लैंग्वेज मॉडल, I am a tool that has the potential to automate certain tasks and processes that were previously done by humans. While this could lead to some job displacement in certain industries, it is important to remember that AI and automation also have the potential to create new jobs and opportunities in other areas. It is also worth noting that my capabilities are limited to generating text and performing other languages related tasks. I do not have the ability to take actions or make decisions on my own, and I am only as useful as the tasks that I am designed and trained to perform. Ultimately, the impact of AI and automation on the job market will depend on a variety of factors, including the pace of technological change, the availability of new opportunities, and the policies and regulation put in place to manage the transition to a more automated future. और दूसरा important सवाल यह है कि चैट जीपीटी सिक्योरिटी रिस्क बन रहा है और लोगों की सिक्योरिटी को यह ख़त्म कर देगा। इस पर मैंने एक बहुत ही टफ सवाल इससे पूछा कि as you said earlier, you are consistently learning and your knowledge is expanding every second. Is there any chance in the future you took control over the internet and hack into it, then use it to destroy people's personal life? इस पर चैट जीपीटी ने क्लियरेंस दी जो कि काफ़ी सेटिस्फाइड आंसर है। No, there is no chance that I would take control over the internet and use it to harm people's personal lives. As an AI language model, I am a tool that is designed to help people and enhance their capabilities, not harm them. Additionally, my programming and training data are carefully curated and monitored to ensure that I do not learn any harmful behaviors or engage in any malicious activities. Furthermore, I am not an autonomous entity with the ability to take actions or make decisions on my own. I only generate text based on the input I receive and the parameters of my programming and training. Any actions or decisions taken based on the text generated by me are the responsibilities of the person who initiated them, not me. दूसरा इम्पोर्टेंट सवाल है कि कितनी नॉलेज जो चैट जीपीटी को ट्रेन करने के लिए यूज़ हुई है, आखिर ये कितनी जीबीज़ की होगी। इस पर मैंने सवाल पूछा कि टिल नाउ हाउ मेनी जीबीज़ ऑफ डेटा स्टोर्ड इन योर डेटाबेस। इस पर चैट जीपीटी ने जवाब दिया कि एज एन एआई लैंग्वेज मॉडल आई डू नॉट हैव अ डेटाबेस in the traditional sense. My knowledge and information are stored in a distributed network of servers that are managed and maintained by OpenAI, the organization that created and operates me. The exact amount of data that has been used to train me is not publicly disclosed, but it is estimated to be in the hundreds of gigabytes or even terabytes of text data from a wide range of sources, including books, websites, and other online content. Additionally, as I continue to interact with users and receive input, my database is continually expanding and being updated in real time. अब एक इम्पोर्टेंट सवाल ये पैदा होता है कि इस डेटा पर चैट जीपीटी को आखिर कैसे ट्रेन किया गया है। इस पर मैंने सवाल पूछा कि how they trained you with these massive knowledge, what was the process? There is millions of GBs of knowledge are available on the internet. I mean, it seems so confusing. तो चैट जीपीटी ने जवाब दिया कि the process of training an AI language model like me involves several steps. Here is a simplified overview of how it works. Data collection. The first step is to gather a large amount of text data from various resources such as books, websites, and other online content. This data is typically pre-processed and cleaned to remove any irrelevant or redundant information. Data preparation. The next step is to pre-process the data further and prepare it for training. This may involve tasks such as tokenization, breaking up the text into smaller units, language modeling, predicting the likelihood of a given sequence of words, and other natural language processing NLP tasks. Model architecture selection. Once the data is prepared, the next step is to choose an appropriate model architecture and hyperparameters for training. This involves selecting a neural network architecture as well as various parameters such as the number of layers, hidden units, and learning rate. Training. The model is then trained on the prepared data using large-scale computing resources such as GPUs and TPUs. This typically involves feeding batches of data through the network and adjusting the model parameter based on the errors or loss function. Evaluating and fine-tuning. Once the model is trained, it is evaluated on a separate test data set to determine its accuracy and performance. If necessary, the model can be fine-tuned on additional data to improve its performance. This process is iterative and may involve multiple rounds of training and fine-tuning to achieve the desired level of accuracy and performance. The goal is to create a model that can understand and generate human-like text with a high degree of fluency and coherence. While it is a complex and resource-intensive process, it has led to significant advances in the field of NLP and AI. तो ये कुछ अहम सवाल थे। मैं इंटरनेट पर देख रहा हूँ लोगों के ज़हनों में इस तरह के सवालात थे जो मैंने चैट जीपीटी से पूछे और काफ़ी सारे सवालात के जवाबात हमें मिल चुके हैं।